Did you say ah?
I said, all right.
Do another video? Are we recording?
We're live.
We're live? Oh, snap. Anyways, I just drove 90 miles up to this guy's place.
Ooh.
But before I came up here, I stopped off at a thrift store.
The book off?
Thrift. No, I went to Valley Thrift Store in Escondido.
Not the book off?
Not the book off. I was just there yesterday. But anyways, I came across a DVD out of print. Rare out of print. And I came up with an idea that was basically like an out of print movie that's worth some money. But is it any good?
It's a good question. A lot of these movies you find that are rare and out of print, I'm thinking to myself, that sounds like that might suck.
Really?
Well, I mean, like some of them, like chick flicks and stuff like that.
Regardless, either way, if it's money, grabbing it.
But this title right here sounds pretty interesting. I'm very curious to see this.
And this film is produced by a heterosexual.
It's a heterosexual movie?
Heterosexual movie.
That's pretty hilarious.
Yeah. What movie is it? It is a movie that I've never seen or heard of before. It came out in 1995. This much I do know. And that's about all. But the question is...
What's the question?
Is this movie any good? Or is it just worth some money? We're going to find out. But what movie is it? It is a movie called The Doom Generation.
The Doom Generation.
Yeah. It's got a... what's her name? McGowan?
Rose McGowan?
Rose McGowan. Apparently, I posted this on Instagram and Facebook, and some people responded saying, yeah, Rose McGowan.
Got a question for you. Before picking this up today, have you ever heard about the bird? The bird, the bird's a word?
In fact, I have.
Have you ever heard of this before today?
No.
Yeah.
All I know is I paid $2.
Nice.
And it goes for about $50.
That's pretty good. And that's a title, like when you're walking through thrift stores or like Zia or something like that, you see a title like that you've never heard of before, that I would pick up and I would even scan. But like most of the time you go through thrift stores and you recognize all the titles and you're like, yeah. So, but it looks like that box office opening weekend for that $27,000 it only made. So it's probably a very limited release.
Oh, okay.
Gross $284,000. So it probably got run on HBO or something like that.
Yeah.
You said this came out, what, 95?
95.
Wow.
Yeah. On the cover it says sex, violence, whatever.
Hour and 23 minutes.
Okay.
And United States and France.
It's a nice clean copy.
And there's no budge. I was looking to see if they had a budge on here.
This is also the uncensored director's cut. Let's pop it in.
Play chapter stops, trailer, I wonder what filmography is. Special features, The Doom Generation. A heterosexual movie. Like Rose McGowan, seems like she'd be like 12 years old back in 95. There it is, The Doom Generation. Do you think this is going to be a good movie?
I think because it is such a rare out of print and kind of pricey, going for almost $50.
Yeah, there's a reason people are paying that much for it, huh?
I'm going to say it's probably a decent flick.
Okay. Yeah, I from everything that we've seen so far, I'm guessing it's probably going to be pretty entertaining.
And heterosexual.
1 hour, 23 minutes later. So that's over.
Whew.
And the good thing is I'm still alive, because I was kind of hoping I would die halfway through that. So I didn't have to watch the rest of that.
Oh my God.
That was the worst fucking movie. I've seen better David Sterling movies than that. I would rather, I'm not even kidding, watch Camp Blood 4 or 5 before I watch this again. It is just so bad.
This is going straight up on the bay.
Let me just tell you, so this movie here, the main character, what was his name, real life?
Duvall?
Yeah, James Duvall.
Yeah.
The director was like, hey, James Duvall, all I care about for the next hour and 23 minutes is that you do your best Keanu Reeves impersonation.
Because he passed.
That's it. That's the only thing he did. And then the director's like, because the idiot that directed this is the same idiot that wrote this. And that idiot obviously did not bounce a script off of anybody to get any feedback, because that idiot actually made what he wrote and it sucked. But when he was writing this, I could see him now, what would fucking Quentin Tarantino do? Oh, I know. He'd put a chick in a fucking wig with fucking short bangs and all black hair. I'm going to do the same thing. What would Quentin Tarantino do? He would have crazy colors in a hotel room. That's what I'm going to do too. What would Quentin Tarantino do? Oh, he'd have people in an old car with crazy colors. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do too. Nothing about this was original. There was no fucking story at all. It was just about this chick who was a fucking whore.
Yeah.
She fucked her, or like she wouldn't do, well, the boyfriend wouldn't do her because he didn't want to catch AIDS. And then we get it. We understand why, because she turned out to be a whore and she was with all these other guys.
Apparently this movie made you hangry.
Hangry?
Hangry. Hungry and angry. Hangry. What the heck did we just watch?
A bad movie. A bad movie.
Oh, man.
Bad movie. 1 to 10, I give this a 1.
I thought
It's a 1.
I thought for sure, because it was, people were paying up to $50 for this movie. Like, it must be good.
Don't tell anybody, but anybody who pays $50 for this is stupid.
There was there were some cringy scenes in this movie. I was like, oh.
Okay, the cringy scenes were by accident when we had to look at a dude's hairy asshole and balls.
Oh.
Other than that, there was nothing cringy.
Some people might like that.
Yeah, well, okay, so what was cringy, though?
Yeah. And then the next scene, which was followed by another dude where he was in Oliver's fingers. And,
Yeah.
that grossed me out.
She was like, he wants her finger in his butt, so she's like, I'm gonna stick her finger in his butt, and then she licks her finger again. Like, if...
So the question is, because this is rare out of print and worth some money, does it mean it's a good movie? No.
No, it means there's a lot of morons in the world.
No, does not.
I mean, yeah. No, this is horrible.
This was a short film that felt like 3 hours.
Right? All right. At 83 minutes, and really, I was like... I had to walk away a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So this movie is a thumbs down.
Your question,
You give it a 1?
A 1. 1 out of 10. And the only reason it got a 1 was because if you wanted boobies, you had boobies in Rose.
Which is why.
That's the only reason it got a 1. Other than that, it would have been a 0.
Which is why it gets a 3 for me, because those were nice.
You are very generous. You are very generous.
And that's about it. So whoever buys this DVD, hope you're happy.
Yeah.
Enjoy it, and I'm glad to get rid of it.
Hey, and here's the thing. If somebody's willing to pay you $50 for this, that is great success.
Great success.
Because...
So, I paid $2 and some change with tax,
Yeah.
$2.13 or whatnot. Would you have bought this movie for $2?
Knowing what I know now, no. No. Well, if I knew I could sell it for $50.
Yeah.
But
compared to like Dollar Tree,
I'm telling you, in my lifetime, unless somebody gives me a dollar amount that exceeds $1,000, I will never watch this again. $150 to watch this again, I will not do it. It's not worth it to me. No. $500, it's not worth it to me to watch this again. An hour and a half of my life is not worth like $900. I will not watch that for $900.
But I will sell it
Yeah.
for 50.
So you got to pay me. You want me to watch this again? The link to the PayPal channel.
You know what's funny is somebody might pay you just to make you watch it again.
$1,000. $1,000. I'm watching it again. $1,000. I'll buy it from him and I'll watch it again.
Okay, all right. With that said, I guess that's going to do it for this new segment of
Yeah.
rare out of print movies that I pick up.
Hopefully the next one you buy is like
Yeah. I
like
think so.
Dogma.
Yeah.
Find a Dogma. We'll watch that.
Okay. Yeah, I just sold the Dogma on DVD brand new sale for $32.
Decent.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, I have a feeling the next rare out of print movie I find will definitely be a lot better than this
Oh
one.
no, there's no question about it. It has to be.
Gee.
It's physically impossible to be worse than
Why
this.
would somebody want to spend this
I'm
much?
telling you, David Sterling makes better movies than this.
Oh my god.
I would rather watch the Angry Asian Bumblebee movie than this. I'm not kidding at all. I'm not. It's just, this made me mad. I hate to be like a Debbie Downer on a video, but that made me mad.
And we actually finished it.
It was hard.
Yeah.
It was really hard. I was looking over you a couple times going like, I was waiting for you to turn and be like, okay, we can turn it off, but you didn't. And I was like, God damn it.
Rose McGowan.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys on the next one, if there is one. There probably will be.
Yeah. No, it's a good series. It's a good idea for a movie. It's a good idea for a show.
Yeah.
It's a real good idea. It's just too
So
bad.
every time I come up, I'm going to bring up a rare out of print DVD that I recently picked up for us to.
Although, in my house, Greg Araki is banned from my house. There will not be a movie directed or written by Greg Araki ever played in this house again. So,
Never heard of him.
it's fucking... So, other than that, yeah, bring him on up. Let's do it.
All right.
Yeah, I like the idea. I'm down. I'm digging it because a lot of times, just like Dollar Tree movies, we don't know if it's going to be good or not.
Some of them are good. I'm enjoying the RLJE ones. All right.
Bye.
Bye.